What's up, my man? Still can't hear you. I think you got it on mute. There you go, and I can hear you. How we doing today?
Doing well.
Good, my man. Just got done with the client. Is this the gym you're at, Retro Fitness?
No, I'm just wearing the shirt.
Okay, all right, cool. So give me a rundown of like who you are, what you're about, and where we're currently at with our online business.
I right now I actually just finished training somebody in their own private gym. I travel to people or they travel to me, depending on what membership I have or what gym they have available. Right now I just started. I contacted these individuals that created an app for me that's going to launch in the App Store with my brand and logo. I just got to send them the logo. And now it's just a matter of marketing that.
Okay.
Which the point is to transition online or try and get online to blow up more than in person. That way I have more time.
Yeah, 100%.
And I could sell my in-person a lot. It'll be a lot more profitable in person, more expensive than online.
100%. What are you currently charging for in person? I'm sorry.
$100 an hour.
Okay. How many clients do you have currently?
Private clients, because I also work through a gym. I have 7.
7 private clients, and then how many do you have through the gym?
6.
Okay. And how many online clients do you have? Any right now?
No, not at the moment. I had to put that in a back burner.
Okay, cool. And you said like obviously the goal is to slowly reduce out the amount of in-person you have to do to maximize your online profits. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Cool. What do you feel like online coaching is going to give you? I know that you mentioned you want a little bit more time back, some more flexibility. Is anything else?
That's exactly it. Time.
Gotcha. Cool. Anything else that we're looking for as well? Any additional financial stability?
All that comes when the clients start coming in. So I didn't want to state the obvious. My apologies.
No, you're good. Not everyone is geared off of just the financial aspect of it. So totally get that. I was a master level in-person trainer for over 15 years. So I kind of resonate with what you're trying to do here. Are you looking to also kind of do like a little bit of a hybrid style where you keep maybe like 5 to 10 high paying clients and then the rest you're kind of focusing more on the online platform?
Right. Exactly that. Where if you were to see me in person, it's going to be significantly more than what I'm charging now.
Okay, gotcha. Cool. Now, as far as what we're making now, what are you bringing about a month?
6,000.
Okay, 6K.
But it's not consistent. It could vary from 4 to 6. We'll say.
Okay.
I can't give you an even number because once you know the name of the game.
100%. Now, what's the overall goal that we're trying to get to make you feel more solidified?
10K a month would be great.
Cool.
To be able to try and get to 10K a month.
Now, you probably are aware of some of like the industry averages. So average online person, low end, 250 per month, all the way up to upwards of 500. Okay. So certified, you've been in the game for quite some time. Let's just say you're charging upwards of say $400 on average per client. Okay. So if you have 25 clients, that's going to get us that 10K threshold. So that can happen relatively pretty fast. Do you feel like that's pretty reasonable, obtainable for you?
So on with the proper guidance, I'm sure anything is possible, right?
Perfect. Okay. So we want guidance and we want a clear game plan. Is that correct?
Yes.
Beautiful. All right. So what do you feel like the biggest challenge is to get this thing up and running the way that you want it to?
Reaching out, just getting more people to click and actually engage or even want to getting more engagement.
Cool. So lead generation, a little bit of marketing, and then overall communication skills.
Correct. That is correct.
What have we tried so far to get this thing like up and running and make this more of a reality?
Well, long story short, long ago, I actually had an Instagram already that was doing well in that department, but due to me choosing the wrong type of women every fucking time that I do this type of shit, excuse my language, I had to take down that Instagram page, and I realized it was just a stupid mistake over a girl I'm not even with anymore. And now I'm starting it all up again.
Okay. So previously we were running some social media. Anything else we done? Any certification that you have currently right now?
Yeah, I have a master certification
Cool.
from AAAI.
Okay. And then also, how long have we been in the game now for? How long have we been in the game?
Oh fuck, maybe 17 years.
Okay. Cool.
I just count at this point. I do it every day.
How many hours a week are you working currently right now?
Over 40, for sure. Maybe anywhere from between getting to I'm factoring in driving, etc. When I write the plans down 6, that's work.
Yeah.
Maybe 60, 70 hours a week.
So we need to get that reduced so you can actually have a little bit of a balance, right?
Correct.
I like it. Cool. What state are you out of right now?
State?
Yeah.
New Jersey.
New Jersey. All right. Cool. Now, where would you like to see yourself different in the next 4 to 6 months than where you're currently at?
Where would I like to see myself? I would like to see myself with a little more time, being able to like conduct my work outside of New Jersey, but still be based in New Jersey. Like if I wanted to leave right now to travel somewhere and just bring a laptop with me and work, that'd be great.
100% like that. Where would you travel to if you had that time?
I don't know, man. This world is effed up right now. I don't want to go anywhere, but that's just an idea. It's always good to think about something, right?
100%, man. Okay, so cool. If I'm hearing this correctly, you've been training over 17 years out of New Jersey. Main point is you want to be able to expand your reach. So we want to be able to charge a lot more in person, but have more of an emphasis on online coaching. Right now, you're charging about $100 per client. You also started working with a company to get this app running. The main goal is to get past 6K per month initially to feel comfortable, but the focal point is to get to 10K. Biggest challenge, lead generation, marketing, just communication aspects and then engagement. What you tried is obviously you being certified, doing in person, but also had an IG that kind of like got put on the back burner, and now you're starting to build up from scratch again. Sounds like you need guidance, a specific game plan, and more importantly, we're in this because we want time and flexibility back. Is that about accurate?
About.
Cool. Anything else that I'm missing that you want to add on that we're looking for?
I mean, I'm pretty good at sales already, but I guess I'll add just being able to just when we have the conversation with the individual who is interested in the plan, just get them to pay, get these people to pay.
So improve closing calls.
Yeah. Yes.
Cool. I got something for all those, man. So we're in a good spot. Cool. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to share my screen. We're going to go over like a high level what we have to offer. Then we'll actually deep dive specifically on how I'm going to get you from 0 to 10K. Cool.
All right.
All right, my man. Let me know when you can see my screen and we'll party.
Right now.
Perfect. So as you know, we're the Next Level Coaching Academy. We're accredited through the Better Business Bureau. We got a rating of an A out of a possible A+. We're also backed by 3 of the largest certification companies in the world, ACE, NASM, and ISSA. Now, on the success ladder, we're going to have 2 tiers. We're going to have 10K Accelerator, and we're going to have Mastery Level Coach. Now, 10K Accelerator is great for individuals such as yourself who is certified, has some skin in the game, but they're really looking to grow that online presence and try to get from 0 up to 10K per month in as little as 4 months. Mastery level is going to be for individuals who are already hitting 10K a month on a very consistent basis, but their main focal point is to get to 100K months down the road, kind of become more of a CEO of their own business and step away from the coaching aspects. So where we're currently at, we're going to focus on the 10K Accelerator. Would you agree?
I more than agree with that. Yes. I was just about to say, I'm not trying to, I'd love to do the master coach, but like, I don't want to I want to just get to point A first. Let's do that. How about that?
100%. Yep. Totally agree with that. Now 10K Accelerator is going to really be broken down into 4 phases. The first thing we want to do is get your first couple clients online out the gate. We can't call ourselves an established business without paying clients. So that's our first focal point. Then we'll establish a solid business foundation. Then we're going to generate leads organically utilizing AI software to make this happen more efficiently. We'll develop sales and retention strategies to help you reach, sustain, and where'd I lose you at?
You have to start over. I don't know, for some reason. Let me turn off Wi-Fi. It is off. You broke up though. Go ahead.
Okay.
I need to hear that again.
Yeah, no problem. So our main focal point is to first get you some paying clients, because we can't call ourselves a business until we actually have paying clients. So that's our first step. Then we'll establish a solid business foundation. Then we're going to teach you how to generate leads organically utilizing AI software to make this more efficient. And then we'll develop sales and retention strategies to help you reach, sustain, and surpass 10K. Cool?
Okay.
All right, now as far as the support side of things go, you're going to have an assigned one-on-one coach the entire 4 months. You'll have a customized game planning call with that individual. Now, this individual has completed both 10K Accelerator and Mastery level, so they already have a 6 or 7 figure business of their own built off the information on our course, so they're battle tested. You'll also have a one-on-one coaching calls with this individual every 2 weeks to revisit the game plan, make any necessary changes, receive feedback, then get very specific instructions on what you need to execute for the upcoming weeks. And then you'll also be introduced to a sales coach. So this is going to be someone who can teach you the psychology behind sales, how to maximize your sales capability to get a larger return of investment. And then we'll also give you 5 times per week of group support calls that accommodate your current scheduling. So this will go over mindset, client delivery, lead generation, marketing, you name it, we deep dive into it. We even do case studies as well. Then you'll have 24/5 tech support with your coach as well. So outside of those game planning calls, you can text your coach 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, and they're contractually obligated to answer all of your questions. Now, becoming a fitness entrepreneur is exciting, but it's also overwhelming at times. So we help create what we call the Zenpreneur method. We do weekly mindset calls, breath work and meditation sessions, even journaling to ensure you're in a good headspace to move forward with your business, no matter what part of business you're on. As far as the community goes, you're going to have a private Facebook group, which is great for networking. You'll have that 24/5 tech support. You'll have 5 times a week of group support calls. You'll also be eligible for the NLCA live conference that takes place 1 time a year. Resources that are included, you'll have the course curriculum. You'll have the Zenpreneur method we just got done discussing. We'll even give you agency outsourcing options when you're ready to make specific changes or enhancements to your program. And we offer an optional certification at no additional charge. Any questions on that?
Not at the moment, no.
Perfect.
Now, wait, time out. So it doesn't seem like I just don't have questions. I'm listening. I have to gather what you're doing first before I just come up with any questions.
No, 100%. So feel free to stop me if there's something that you want me to elaborate on. Cool?
Yes, that's exactly how I work. Perfect.
All right, cool. So this is going to be the secret sauce to get you from, this is going to be the secret sauce to get you from 0 to 10K. There's going to be 4 phases. Phase 1, act first. What does this mean? We're going to launch our business. We're going to announce to the world who we are and what we're about, but we're going to utilize very specific strategies that will get you your first couple clients within that first week to 2.5 weeks. Phase 2 is where we're going to set up all of your backend administration systems. We're going to make sure you're a legal company. And we're also going to figure out what problem we solve for individuals. And based upon that, we'll then create our offer and pricing around that. So the first 2 phases will be done within that first month to month and a half. The remaining time will be in phase 3 and phase 4. So phase 3, developing consistency. We're going to teach you organic marketing strategies to enhance your overall reach to individuals without having to come out of pocket. We'll utilize AI technology in group ChatGPT as well to make this more efficient. We'll also teach you how to generate leads using our community lead generation method, which we use WhatsApp group for. And we'll teach you basic sales funnel creations to close down deals more efficiently. Phase 4 is going to be like the fine tuning of everything. We're going to really maximize your sales capabilities. We're going to teach you consistent client delivery systems, but we're going to emphasize customer support and client retention to keep people happy for longer periods of time. Any questions on that so far?
No.
Cool. All right. This is inside the actual modules. It's going to be a total of 32 modules. Each module will have an overview link that you can read. It'll also be associated with videos. Both the videos and the link are tutorial style, so you'll always know what to do step by step, so there's 0 guesswork, okay? So the first part to becoming a full-time online coach, mentioned this earlier, we're gonna utilize very specific strategies. Now, the cool thing about this is the resources that we provide, the majority of them are already done for you, so this enhances our efficiency. The 10K Accelerator Directory, I want you to view this as onboarding material that'll help you become a better student. It really shows you how to maximize the program to its fullest capacities. The roadmap is going to be broken down into 2 phases. What do we need to do to get from 0 to 5K? And then what do we need to do to get from 5 to 10? So again, videos, you'll always know the expectations laid out. The mindset and lifestyle module, based upon your specific goals, we want to create daily and nightly routines. And then fear of failure, anxiety, imposter syndrome, those are all natural, normal feelings, but how can we move past this to move forward with our business? We've also identified the top 10 struggles you'll face as a fitness entrepreneur, but we've provided solutions to each and every one of these. Now, administration systems and ChatGPT is where things get a little interesting. Have you ever heard of ChatGPT?
Yeah.
Cool. So it's essentially like Google on steroids. So we're going to show you how to maximize this,
Right.
enhance the user experience. We're going to use this for like SOPs, creating ideas for content, even for your workouts and your nutrition. Now, the backend systems, we'll show you how to set up Waiver, Stripe for payments, DocuSign for client agreements, Typeform Calendly for people to book calls with you. And we also have applications you can utilize to load all of your programming, all of your nutrition into one spot, even customize the videos. We're going to do the same thing for your financial systems. We're going to actually help you set up your LLC, get your employment identification number, when to open up a business bank account, track what comes in and what comes out of your business. We'll show you how to pay quarterly taxes, when to pay yourself, liability insurance, health insurance, the whole nine there. Now, the cool thing about this is if you were to try to file your LLC the traditional way, it takes roughly 2 to 3 weeks. We're partnered with an AI company called Taylor Brands. It's done in a matter of 2 to 3 minutes. So again, it's all about consistency and efficiency to work towards your business. Target setting, we're going to create your 3-year vision, your 1-year vision, your 3-month vision. We'll deep dive into your specific goals. And then we're going to identify what problem you solve for individuals. Based upon that, we'll create our offer and pricing. So really understanding how much value you bring. This is going to be a more do it for you, do it with you, or do it yourself type of program. The more that you do an offer for individuals, the higher the ticket offer, which will be established upon your overall length of terms. So we'll actually help with the structuring of your pricing. Then we move into organic marketing. We're going to show you different ways to expand your reach, but we're also going to show you how to do 1 hour's worth of work and get 14 different pieces of content generated out of all that. Okay? We'll show you how to podcast and YouTube. So again, we want to expand your message, who you are, what you're about, and what you bring. And then we'll show you how to market for all things Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok related. So it's more than just randomly posting, very specific strategies and resources for each and every one of these platforms, all the way down to the hashtag use. We actually use data analytics to track what's working and what's not. So we'll show you how to maximize each one of these platforms to its fullest capacity. And then we'll move into content creation made easy. So we're going to introduce you to Canva, Canva Pro, and Microsoft Designer. We're going to show you really how to maximize this feature to make your page look more aesthetically pleasing and draw people in. Really good for logos and branding as well. Then we'll move into the 10K lead generation framework. We believe there's 3 different ways to do this. The first of which is what we call earned media. This is like inbound marketing or people coming specifically to you. So we'll show you different steps to draw people in and want to reach out to you specifically. One of the favorite ones I like to implement is scholarship strategy, and then also as well cross-pollination. Example of that, maybe you're partnered with another coach, their audience gets to see who you are, your audience gets to see who they are, and now we're expanding our overall reach. We're also going to show you why it's important to set up a WhatsApp group, who to target, and how it's going to benefit your business. And then the second thing of this would be moving into conversation calls. So this is like you reaching out to individuals first. So we'll give you specific scripts, we'll give you conversation to call examples, but more importantly, we're actually going to show you where to find all these leads on all 3 platforms and how to build and nurture these relationships. Now, I want you to think of conversation calls, not just DMing, but think about your local community. So an example, I'm really well known out here in my area. I'm partnered with a local supplement company. I have all of my clients utilizing some form of supplementation. That supplement company gives me 30 referrals a month because I'm supporting their business. So anyone that goes into a supplement company is clearly health and fitness driven to some extent. So I have much warmer leads. Okay, so think about how you can maximize that. Why, if she's in healthcare, I'll go do free seminars. I'll talk to the CEOs about how I can enhance their overall employees' participation and showing up to work more so they can generate more revenue. Off that alone, I'm getting 15 referrals every time I do a free seminar. So again, thinking outside of the box. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. From there, we're going to move into the referral strategy. Probably the easiest way to grow your business. Friends, families, coworkers, talking about how amazing you are. So we're going to show you different strategies to get people to incentivize to want to bring you more referrals without actually having to ask. Okay. Then if you're going to be an entrepreneur or not a top level coach, you got to be good at sales. We'll teach you the psychology behind sales, how to maximize your sales capabilities to set up 2 types of phone calls. The first of which is kind of a feeler, right? It's the screening call. 10 to 15 minute phone call to figure out, do you really want to work with this individual? Can you actually solve their problems? So we'll give you examples with our coaches, which leads to that closing call. This is the one you said you wanted more help with. This is how to lock down this lead once and for all. This is where you do a lot of objection handling. We'll give you specific scripts. We'll give you our entire objection handling web. We'll teach you how to create downsells and discounts. This will be massive for you. Creating financing options for people who normally couldn't afford to get in, and then follow-up procedures and how to onboard them. Now, once you got them locked in for good, we want to go back and we want to track all this stuff. So for instance, we want to track how many phone calls were set, how many showed, how many closed, and at what length of term and price. So we'll give you resources to do this efficiently. As far as the objection handling, you know all about this. This is the 100 million and one excuses why people will tell you they cannot start your program. So we'll give you over 30 different examples you'll hear the most frequently online. So the more we familiarize ourselves with this, the easier it is for the closing call to really show them and explain to them why it's so important to start your program immediately. From there, objection handling, probably the most overlooked area by the majority of trainers and coaches. This is someone's first 30 days in your program. So this is where standards and expectations are created. So we want to ensure this is a special moment. There's no buyer's remorse. We want to make sure there's a resource in their hand within that first 24 to 48 hours while you're building out their program as well. Okay. Client, let's see, client delivery is the fun stuff. This is like probably your bread and butter, the week-to-week process and how you deliver services. But how can we do this more efficiently utilizing ChatGPT and AI? And then no matter how good of a coach or trainer you are, this is inevitable. Someone's going to ghost you. Someone's going to quit. Someone's not going to listen. So this is going to happen, but so usually
I don't mean to cut you off on your presentation, but I was literally going to that just now, where I have one client doing apps, they're working together. One client's doing absolutely everything I need him to do. Like if I told him to piss in a cup and drink it, he will, and the other one is just lollygagging.
Yep. So there's usually a reason, not all the time, but there's usually a reason behind that, right? So some of them want to feel like they want to be a part of a larger community. They want to talk shit about your leg days with other people that you train. Like they just want to be a part of something larger. Some want more one-on-one individual touch points outside of just texting. They want to be a part of different groups. Some of them want challenges, and some of them, imagine this, want to be incentivized to do what's already expected of them. So we'll give you resources and strategies to implement that so they'll start executing at a higher level on a more consistent basis. Okay. Customer support, the not so fun side of things, cancellations, refund requests. How do we mitigate it? How do we track it? And how can we make sure that this doesn't happen ongoing? From there, client retention, the easiest way to keep people for long periods of time, right? So we're going to show you different ways to advance into higher levels of your programming, and then also how to track it. Okay. Quick recap, and we'll answer all of your questions. Sound fair?
Yes.
Cool, my man. The program itself is 4 months long. You'll have your customized game planning call. You're going to have a one-on-one coach the entire enrollment period. You'll have one-on-one coaching calls every 2 weeks. You'll have a private sales coaching calls. You'll have Facebook community and CEO trainings, 5 times a week group support calls, 24/5 tech support, and the business course curriculum. Is there anything you feel like we're missing here?
No.
How are we feeling? We feeling pretty strong about this? We liking what we see?
I mean, right now it's looking pretty.
I like it. Cool. Did you get a chance to check out any testimonials by any chance?
I didn't. I'll be 100% honest.
No, I appreciate that, man. So I'm just going to show you 2. Okay. And the reason I'm going to show you 2 is because I think they're going to resonate with you. All right. So the first one, Charlotte, this is Charlotte right here. You can see my screen. She's a in-person trainer. She was making about $40K a year. All right. That's the average what a normal in-person trainer will make. After joining our program, she contracted over 200K. She's now making 70K a month. So she knew there was a lot more on the table for her outside of in-person. And so she really made a huge dent in the industry, right? 200K is awesome. Now, another person I want to share with you here, Zach, he started in June 2021. He was an in-person trainer as well. He 15 times his income. He's a 7-figure earner, has a whole team underneath him, doesn't really do a whole lot of coaching, kind of just the CEO aspect. But again, literally a year to year and a half, he was a 7-figure earner, which is crazy. Last one I'll share with you, Jen, she's an IFBB pro. She's a wife to Darren. She had her own online business for a while, trying to figure things out. She joined with us shortly in 2021. Now she's contracting 100K months on a regular basis. So massive impact. This is actually her collected in cash flow, which is crazy. So I know down the road, that's essentially what you want to get to. That's just kind of showing us an overview of what's actually possible for you. Cool?
Yes, sir.
All right, student averages. A lot of people are like, Jeremy, that's great. You showed me all these badass people, but what does your basic individual do? Okay, so 73% of our students sign their client in month 1. On average, it takes them 1 week to do so. So cool stat behind this. The individuals that sign their client in month 1, by the end of month 4, are averaging over 8K per month. Now, the individuals that don't sign their client in month 1, but by the end of month 4, are averaging 6,500. So just to be a basic, mediocre, middle of the line individual, you could expect to make 6,500 up to 8K. do you consider yourself a mediocre individual?
Absolutely not.
I love that. So I'm just kind of giving you some context. Look at like a basic student is doing 8K. You should be able to crush that, right? Right. Now, this is huge for you, man. Of the students who hit a 10K a month, it takes them on average just 13 weeks to do so. So just over 90 days, you could be in a completely different tax bracket. All right. And then the students who stay with us 12 months, they have 97 clients on their roster. The individuals with 97 clients on their roster are averaging 366,000 per year, which is massive. Any questions on the averages? You're on mute if you're not sure.
Hello?
Yeah, I hear you. Any question on the averages?
No, not at the moment.
Cool, man. And our students grade their program a 4.5 out of 5 on average, which means that everyone's pretty much getting massive results for their respectful businesses. Now, have you heard about the 3 times your investment guarantee?
I'm sorry, the what your investment?
The 3 times your investment guarantee?
No, can you explain that to me?
Yeah, you're gonna love this, man. So a lot of companies will have a money back guarantee, right? Everyone's got that shit. But we guarantee you'll 3 times the amount you invest, or you get a 100% refund. Okay. So how this works is you got to attend your game planning call, which is pretty standard. Attend all of your one-on-one coaching calls, which is only 2 per month. 1 group support call each week. Charge the bare minimum or more of $250 per month for services. Run a scholarship strategy within your first 90 days and have no late payments. If you do all that, just show up and do the work, utilize the resources and the support we have, we're guaranteeing you will 3 times the amount that you invest in, or 100% money back guarantee. So there's 0 risk to this. Would you agree?
So this is $250 a month. Is that what I just heard?
No. So I'm saying you'd have to charge individuals the bare minimum suggested of $250 per month or more
Of my program.
Correct. So for you, my man, I wouldn't expect you charging $250. It should be significantly higher than that, but that's just the minimum you can charge.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Cool, my man. So year to date, we've helped over 3,000 students. We've only had to return 1.6%. It's a pretty damn good batting average. Any questions on that?
No, sir.
All right, my man. So next we're going to move into what's this whole thing going to cost me, right? So there'll be a payment plan or there'll be a paid in full option. Payment plan means we put down a down payment. We spread the rest out over the 4 months. Paid in full just means we pay the whole thing up front. We save a significant amount of money. Now, the cool thing about this is no matter where you're currently at financially, we have extended payment plans and we have financing options. So if this is something that you feel is in direct correlation of exactly what you need to reach that next level, essentially I have something for you. Finance is the easiest thing for me to work around. Cool?
Yeah.
Now, kind of after seeing everything, do you feel like this checks off all your boxes?
I mean, it'll check off the boxes if I put in the work. That's with everything, right?
Dude, see, I love that you said that, because the only way that you fail is if you don't put in the fucking work. It's this simple. I want you to think of this course as like a cheat code. It's got all the answers circled in yellow, highlighted in red. You can't fuck this up unless you just actually try not to do the work. Okay. So again, tons of one-on-one support, tons of group support calls. You even have a sales coach. And I know that was something that you really wanted to maximize your potential on and how to close these people, at least at a 40% clip or greater, right? So this could really overall get you to where you're consistently hitting 10K a month, right? And getting that time and flexibility back. Is that something that you feel like you're ready to commit to?
Yeah, so long as it fits the budget.
That's easy, man. I can make this fit your budget easy. Now, also, if we can dictate 10 to 20 hours per week, you're in a solid spot. Do you feel like you have 10 to 20 hours per week to devote?
I mean, how many hours are in a week? Like a friggin' 160 hours a week or something like that, some bullshit.
Yeah.
I can't dedicate 20, then this conversation's over.
I love it, man. You're funny, dude. You're funny. I don't even think you're trying to be funny. You're funny. I like it, man. All right, cool. So let's talk about this thing. What's this going to cost us, right? All right, payment plan of $7,000, paid in full option of $6,200 saves you $800. Out of those two, which do you think would work best for you?
Well, it would be obviously the payment plan.
Easy work, my man. So let's talk about that. I'm kind of starting reverse. Okay. I'm going to show you how we do things without financing, and then we can always move to extended payment plans if we need to. Cool?
Yeah.
All right. So Usually what the average individual will do is they'll put down about 2,300 toward that 7,000. That brings that 7,000 down to 4,700. You divide that over 4 months. Your monthly payments are equivalent to 1,175, which is you needing 3 to 5 clients in totality to reach that money back. Seems pretty doable. Would you agree?
Reasonably, yes.
Cool. So how do we feel about that overall down payment? Is that something that we can handle right now?
Nah, it's definitely real high.
Cool. No problem.
Investing all over the place.
Totally get that 100%. So let's take a pause and just step back. Okay. So let's talk about the financing options. All right. So we have a multitude of different options, one of which I know for sure you'll get approved for. So I'm going to start with that one. Okay. So that one's called SweetPay. And what that is, that's a third party financing company. And what this allows us to do is we take that 7,000 and we divide it over 12 months instead of 4. And the really cool thing about this is it's only 5% down. So 5% of 7,000 is 350 plus a one-time service activation fee of $59. Just to get going today would be equivalent to 409. Your next payment wouldn't be due until the end of July, which that would be equivalent to ongoing would be 597, which is you needing literally 2 clients if you were charging the bare minimum, right? Easy. Is that something you feel like you can commit to?
What, 500 what?
So today to get going on a hypothetical would be 409. Your next payment wouldn't be due until the end of July. Then from July on, your monthly payments would be 597, which is literally you needing 2 clients to make that back.
Still a little high.
Okay, yeah, so that's going to be like really the lowest option that we have, because if we're talking about a course, it's going to give you everything that you need step by step.
How about this? Because I want the program because I need the help. I'm not looking to waste my time or yours. We're having this call for a reason, correct?
Yeah, for sure.
I need to situate a couple of funds because I have like a client that pays me. He's like a high ticket client. I'm waiting for like $1,700. He still has I have him renew at the every time he's down to 3 sessions, I have him renew. So we're at 7 right now. I see him 3 times this week. Can we revisit this phone call next week sometime Friday?
Yeah, dude, absolutely. We can always revisit it. There's no pressure. I want to make sure this is in alignment with what you need. Now, if there's ways that I can help you get going sooner, obviously I'm trying to find ways to make that happen for you. It's just what's that?
Did you hear what I said?
What'd you say? Yeah, I heard you.
All right.
Yeah. Did I cut out or something?
You did.
Okay. Apologies, man. Sorry about the internet connection. I said totally understand, and we can definitely revisit that on Friday if you'd like. Now, my objective is to help you find out ways we can get you going sooner than later if you're willing to get resourceful. Are you in a spot where you're willing to get resourceful?
I mean, I'm trying to be, yes.
Yeah, 100%, man. So let's talk about this. Okay. So we know this kind of checks off all of your boxes, correct?
Right.
I already know that you're going to be confident in your own skill set and ability to follow through. That's pretty evident, correct?
Yeah.
So the only thing holding us back right now is finances. Is that correct?
1,000%. It's crazy because we were just talking about the million rebuttals. This is not a rebuttal. It's legit. Like, I just invested in a whole bunch of shirts, my name brand, the app, literally. Like, I did this out of excitement. So the funds they're actually low. They're not there, and I don't want to spend it. Like I said, I need the help.
Yeah,
I just invested all this money to start this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, dude, I really appreciate your transparency of kind of letting me know where you're at with your business. Totally get that. So what do we have available in checkings and savings right now?
I got like $300 to my name that I definitely can't spend at this time.
Okay.
That's me being honest. I can screenshot it to you and send it to you.
No, man, I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Now, we know right now this is probably not going to be the best move to move forward as of today. You already let me know Friday is good to go. Let me ask you one more question. How good is our credit? Is it good, bad, great, shitty, awesome? What does it look like?
How good is what? Sorry.
Yeah, how good is our credit? Is it good, bad, great, shitty, awesome? What does it look like?
My credit is terrible.
Okay, I appreciate it. He said 0. He says terrible. Cool. So our best option is going to be the SweetPay, which I discussed with you. Okay. So in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you over a resource. Okay. And your main thing I think you mentioned is going to be like really about lead generation and communication skills. So I want me and you to agree that we're moving forward as in the mindset that we've actually signed today, even though we didn't. Okay. So I'm going to send you over something. Your homework is to at least just start getting it going. Okay. So you mentioned by Friday is when you're ready to get going. Is that correct?
The following Friday, yes.
Oh, okay. So not this coming Friday, the following Friday.
Yeah, that means I cut off at some point.
Yep. I'm sorry. I thought I heard you say this coming Friday. So no problem. Cool. So let me send you over that resource once we get out the phone. And what I'll do is I'll follow up probably on Wednesday of this week just to see how it's going, how things are generating with your in-person and how the app's going, things of that nature if you start the mini course. And then that following Friday, we'll have a better indication on really like when you want to lock in. Is there a specific time that you want to lock in right now for that following Friday?
The next conversation we're gonna have?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me look at my calendar.
I believe that would be the 30th.
Because July 4th, July 1st, I work security too. I didn't mention that. I do a lot of things. How about July 1st? We could revisit this phone call just because I'll have to be up early. It's a Saturday.
Yeah, we can do July 1st.
What times do you have available?
Usually I don't work Saturdays, I work Sundays. But if you're going to be up early, you can get that in. Well, you're Eastern Standard Time. Do you want to go like at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time?
That's actually my first client. I was thinking more 10, 11, 12, any of those.
Yeah, we can do that. Let's go 12 p.m. Let's go 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
All right, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard.
Yep, I'm gonna lock you in now.
But just so we're clear, we're not really solidifying anything until that day where we revisit the conversation. Hopefully I have at least half of those funds.
Yeah, dude. No, yeah, there's zero pressure about this. We didn't solidify anything. If we were going to solidify something, we would have had a down payment down and we would have had a client agreement.
That is correct.
Yep. So don't worry about it. So that's the point of me and you staying in contact once a week. I'm not here to bother you or to annoy you. I'm just here to say, hey, keep you accountable. It's kind of like the things you ask for and be like, hey, where are we at? Just so that we make sure we're in the same spot. Is that fair?
More than fair.
Cool, man. If you have any questions at all between now and then, like I said, I'm going to reach out to you on Wednesday. I'm going to give you some space, right? We already talked a lot about what we need to start off with. On Wednesday, hopefully you've already started kind of that free mini course. And then I'll probably reach out again toward the like Monday or Tuesday that following week, just to kind of see where we're at with our overall business, how you're feeling, just to check in on you. All right. So at this point in time, I'm just trying to build the relationship, just trying to stay friends and stay neutral. And then me and you can have a better indication on the first on where our finances are and what we can put down. Is that fair?
Yeah. Can you do me a favor too? When you email me, whatever you're gonna email me, can you email me like a bullet point of what we went over, just so I can have questions to ask?
I'll do one better than that. I'll actually send you over. I think I sent you actually over the video of the condensed presentation.
Okay. Sure.
So everything that we went over today, it's going to be 5 times shortened. It's my sales manager actually going over it in a much more briefer step-by-step case.
All right.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
All right, my man. Let me know if there's anything you need. Don't hesitate to reach out. Fair?
Fair.
All right, boss. You have a phenomenal day.
You too. Thank you for the phone call. And sorry it took so long. I'm a very busy. As you saw, my time is like I don't have time and I want time.
Well, and that's what we're gonna get you, my man. That's what we're working together for.
Perfect.
All right, man.